Hi guys, it's Gay. Welcome back. This is today's look. Another smoky eye, another two-tone smoky eye. And this is really a black, a gray, a deep gray, and a silver eye, but it looks blue. It was a kind of iridescent color in there, and it just picked up on that gray and black and turned it blue, but it still turned out pretty. So just keep on watching if you want to know how I did this look, and thank you for your support. Hit that like and subscribe. Alrighty, so I'm going in with the e.l.f. Moisturizing with Hydrating Primer, and then I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Putty Primer. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Tatcha. So I'm going to use the hydrating under the eyes, and then I'm going to use the putty all over. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to turn the air on. If I tell you it is hot up in here, I can't do it. I tried not to have it on so it's not so much noise, but oh my goodness. Oh, y'all know people have noise in their house, so oh, I got to have some. Okay guys, excuse that air condition. It is burning up in here. I can't hold it together hot like that. I can't do it. Okay, so I'm going to take this sultry palette, and I've been testing out the colors because I had an idea of the colors that I want to use, and it's a combination between black and gray and silver. So I'm going to take this color here, and I'm going to just start patting that in my half cut. And I'm sure I'm going to put other colors on top of that. But I wanted to go ahead and lay this down first before I put the black on, and it just takes over everything. So that's what I'm doing. I'm laying this down on my half cut. Alrighty, so I've already placed this color. Now I'm gonna go and place this color on top. This is, I don't know the name of it, I'll have it in the description, but it's like a holographic. It's got all type of colors, which probably won't be showing up on here because of the base that I laid down. But nevertheless, we're gonna place this on top of that grayish blue. Look at that. Is that not pretty or what? And this is going to be a dark eye. Just felt like doing a really dark eye. Okay, so now we're going to go into the Artistry palette, and we're going to take this silver here, which you can't really get a good look at. But we're going to take that, and we're going to place this right on the lid part. And actually what I'm doing is kind of testing these colors to see if I want to combine them or not. And I think I will go ahead because this is looking a little too blue, and these colors were actually gray. And it was supposed to be gray, black, and a little silver, but when I combine those two colors, it turned blue. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna add this silver in here. Okay, so we're gonna go back into the sultry palette, and we're gonna add this gray that we initially started off with right at the outer corner before I add the black, so it can kind of transition into one another. Now we're gonna go in with the black. And just kind of work with this eye and see what we got. Because I didn't even put down I just went straight into this eye. I didn't even put down a transition color, and that's unusual for me. I always put down a transition color. I just really started right in on this eye. Now I'm just gonna work on this black, blending everything together and really seeing in which direction we want to go in. Okay, so we are just working this black and we're blending it out and also shaping it in the way that I wanted to frame this eye look. I love to put liner, but I don't know about liner this time because it may take away from the look. So I may do a little bit of liner, but I want to keep this shape. I want to keep that shape that I'm working on with this eye. All right, so I'm wiping my brush off and I'm just going in and lightly blending that, which I'm going to have to get another brush because it's too dark. So I'm gonna have to go in with another brush and just blend that out. So I'm back in this sultry palette and I'm taking this, it's a little bit more washed out on camera, but it's more of like a light orangey. And I want to keep it matte up here. I'm not going to go shimmery under the brow like I usually do. I'm just going to keep that a little matte. Just like that. So we're gonna go and work with these 85 liners that I seem to have. And that pretty ink, I always put a little on the back of my hand along with this liner, this tattoo liner. And I'm gonna go and do a cat eye, but I'm just gonna bring this eye right up into the black and I'm gonna stop there. That's my plan. And I think I want this liner pretty thick. Something like that. Okay, so we've got the liner on. We're gonna go back into the sultry palette and tapping into that black, and we're going to just blend our liner and this black together. So that's what we're doing. Alrighty, so we're just gonna clean up this eye. And I'm just gonna have to replace my e.l.f. moisturizing hydrating primer for my under eye. Ooh. That shadow has a little bit of glitter in it, and oh my goodness. It's making me work for it. Okay. Should I go in with white in the waterline or not? I'm gonna put in the white in one eye and let's see. No, I think I'm gonna go with black. Since I've already put the white, I'll put the white in both eyes and then I'll just have to go over it with black. So whatever it ends up looking like, it'll look like on both eyes. Okay, so I like the Maybelline Superstay foundation, and I recently went and picked up the warm bronze because the cappuccino is a little too red. This is the cappuccino and this is the warm bronze. Now the warm bronze, I can work them both if I have to, but the warm bronze is a little too light and the cappuccino is a little too red. So what I'm going to do is mix these two together so I can get the color that I want and need. And we're just going to work it from there. I like the Superstay because it's matte. It gets really matte. If you're an oily girl and you need a matte foundation, this is a lower end foundation, it's drugstore, but it's a good foundation. And I have mature skin, and that's the difference because I can't wear everything that the younger girls wear. What works for them, my needs are totally different from theirs. Now it's still just a little bit red, but that's nothing. After my powder and everything, it'll melt right in. But this is pretty close to my shade. So we're going in with the Juvia's Place foundation sticks, and I use these to contour with. And I purchased this recently because I needed a deeper color. This is more warm than this, but I like a deeper color to contour with. And what I end up doing with that Superstay is I had to end up putting just a little squirt of the Lancome in it. I don't know what it is. I guess because it is very mattifying, and I do have oily skin, but it's not as oily as it used to be in my younger years. So sometimes I need just a little bit of, not so much dewiness, but just a little bit of moisture, and it just takes a squirt. But I do love that Superstay. It's a drugstore foundation, but it is so good. It is definitely one of the best ones. And I am just low lighting with Juvia's Place. We're also going to highlight and conceal with the Juvia's Place concealer. This is the concealer, and this is the foundation stick that I use as a concealer. Juvia's Place doesn't really work so well. This concealer doesn't really work so well under my eyes. It tends to dry it out, but I'm running really low of my LA Girl Pro concealer, so I'm trying to just hold out on that, since all I'm really doing with this look is just doing this look and then I'm going to wash it off. So I'm trying to save my LA Girl Pro concealer until I can order some. And excuse me guys if you can hear that TV. I don't understand I guess my neighbor is deaf because, I mean, that TV is super loud. I can hear everything that they're saying on it. And though, mind you, I do have very good hearing. So if you can hear it, hopefully you can't. But this microphone kind of picks up a lot of things. So I never know if it's picking up every sound or not. But I'm blending out my low light right now. And kind of letting that. The other day I tried, I blended out my low light, and then I kind of let the concealer sit for a while and dried, and it seemed like it did a little better for me under the eye. So I'm going to see if that really worked or if it was something else that I'd done that I don't remember. So yeah. So we are blending out the conceal now. And this is the true test. Oh, I tell you, I've been having some issues with these under eyes. We shall see if this new method works. I like it. I like it. That talc powder and the red sponge. Setting the face all over, and then we'll go in with the MAC Studio Fix. Okay, so we're going to take back in the Sultry palette, and we're going to take the gray that we did the eyes with, and we're just going to go underneath. And let's go in with the Fenty, and let's do some bronzing. Yeah, let's do a little Fenty. This is not going to be a really deep bronze because this color is basically my natural shade, but the eyes have the show today. But I do like to bronze. And I'm gonna line my lips with the liner from the Salt and Pepper collaboration with Milani. This is the completed look. My black and gray silver smoky eye. I'm just really feeling these deep, dark eyes this week. These smokies, I'm really feeling them. So I've been doing quite a bit of them. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please hit like and hit subscribe. Hit that thumbs up and hit that red button, subscribe. Let's be people. Support your girl. We're just playing in makeup. We ain't hurt nobody. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching.